Welcome back to the channel. We are here the last day of November, going to break down this wild and crazy COVID-filled Ravens versus Steelers matchup, individual matchup that's going to be coming on Wednesday. This is the second postponement, and they moved it from Sunday to Tuesday to it's the third postponement. My bad. It was supposed to be Thursday. And then it went from Sunday to Tuesday and now Wednesday. Hopefully this is the final one. We get this game over with for week 12 because week 13 will then be right around the corner. It'll be literally one day behind week 13 starts. There'll be a Thursday night football game the very next day. So we get a lot of football early in the week, and then obviously as well as on Sunday and Monday. But we're looking at this just breaking down. You need to follow the news. It doesn't matter what I say right now because things could change all the way up on Wednesday morning, Wednesday, midday. They're playing this game at 3:40, which is pretty early. Most people will still be at work. So they're just getting this game in at this point. It's absolutely crazy. So one thing we know for sure, Lamar Jackson is absolutely not going to play, okay? Just because they moved the game one more day, he's still not going to be able to play. Another player, James Conner, is not going to play. It doesn't matter if it's Wednesday, he's going to be out. So you're going to be looking at the combination of Benny Snell and Anthony Mcfarlane. Just going through their game logs, both of these guys were being used even with Connor as the running back. Snell has been there. Has it been more of a veteran? Anthony McFarlane is more of the rookie. This one, I would lean to Benny Snell, obviously, but when they get into that red zone area, you don't know. You really don't know. So you want to play Ben Roethlisberger. This is an in-division matchup. We're not going to be expecting big, huge game here from either side. I think the Ravens defense is stout enough to stop the Steelers and keep it within distance of a touchdown at least. That's how all these in-division games go between Baltimore and Pittsburgh. They know each other very well. They see each other twice a year. So they know what's coming, okay? Another positive, Calais Campbell could probably play on Wednesday. They already reactivated linebacker Jalen Ferguson. They got guard DJ Fluker back. Defensive tackle Broderick Washington is going to be huge. And defensive back Iman Marshall is going to be back as well on that defense. So mainly the only focus that the COVID has really attacked the Ravens is on the offensive side. But there's still positives that can be coming back from that side as well. If we're looking at Draftkings right now, I understand Roethlisberger's there, yes. But J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram are eligible to come back on Wednesday. It's not a guarantee that they will play, but they are eligible. So you're going to be watching news on that because before it was Gus Edwards as a lock button play at 6,200 because he'll be the lead back in this offense. But now if they make the decision to play Dobbins and Mark Ingram, they are thrusted back into that flex play area that you have in this lineup right here. So obviously, if I'm playing Ben Roethlisberger, let me put him in the flex because I'm not the captain can go. It can go either way. It can go a lot of different ways technically in this lineup. So as long as we have Ben Roethlisberger, you're going to be choosing between Deontay Johnson, Claypool, and Juju Smith-Schuster. When you see this, you're looking for targets. I believe Deontay Johnson was injured in that game the last time they faced Baltimore. So he could be definitely an option at 10-8. The next option is Claypool at 10-4. He had a very solid game against Buffalo, 9 targets, 42 yards, and a touchdown. And then Juju Smith-Schuster, who's the cheapest of the trio, also had a decent game, got a ton of targets, 8 targets, 7 catches, 67 yards. Didn't get in end zone, but still was very productive. So that's the trio that you're going to be looking for. you can go either which way. You're going to need to make multiple lineups because this game, you don't know who Roethlisberger's number one target is going to be. It could be Claypool, it could be Johnson, it could be Juju, it can even be Eric Ebron. You're not going to know, okay? So the best idea for this lineup is to build multiple lineups and have variety, okay? Have variety. So right now we got Ben Roethlisberger. We're matching him with a pass catcher. We're bringing it back. You got to have RG3. Okay, this is not saying he's the same thing as Lamar Jackson, but he provides the same rushing ability, so they can play the same offense. So he is still is dangerous, and they have to watch out for it. They don't have no tape on him, so that could be another surprise element. Even though he's similar to Lamar, he is not Lamar Jackson. So maybe he's become a better pass thrower in the past, 2 years. He's been a backup. We don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. But I know for dang sure I'm going to have in my lineup. So we're going to put Robert Griffin in the lineup. Now, since you have Robert Griffin, we're building a little core here, okay? We got Roethlisberger. We got a pass catcher. We got Griffin. If I have Griffin, I need a pass catcher as well. They don't have a tight end right now. Tight end is going to be a huge question mark. Mark Andrews has COVID. He has diabetes as well, so that can, make his COVID even more aggressive. He's already, in a body state where it can get worse. But hopefully, him and James Conner, who both had, weak immune systems because Conner had cancer, hopefully they are fine. Now, pass catchers that we're going to look for Baltimore is going to be Willie Snead. We're not sure if he's going to be back in time. Dez Bryant is now someone you have to look forward to. With the COVID of Snead and Mark Andrews, there's going to be guys that have to step up. Dez Bryant, Devin Duvernay, I talked about him last week. This is a guy that's been emerging, and he has a ton of speed. So those are the two guys I'm going to be looking for. Devin Duvernay, and Dez Bryant. Marquise Brown is still here as well, but we are not sure about Robert Griffin's deep ball, and he has been a very sore sight throughout this whole entire year. He is mainly a deep guy. Marquise Brown has been a huge letdown in his second year. In this type of game, you're going to be looking at kickers as well. Chris Boswell, last time against Baltimore, didn't do much because they scored touchdowns. And all he did was kick extra points. Justin Tucker is a money kicker. You can count on him. He got you 8 points last time against Pittsburgh. They just need Griffin, and the Ravens offense just needs to move the ball down the field. They can be options in this type of slugfest that you're going to see. Not saying I'm going to have a big exposure to him. I won't. Probably like 10% because I don't really see that coming through. But my favorite of the choices would be Tucker because he is a money kicker. Defenses are going to be coming in handy with these two teams going at it. You couldn't see a lot of turnovers. You can see a lot of mistakes. They play very tough, and it's going to be a low-scoring game, okay? I got 4 last time. Where are the Steelers at? Steelers defense. They have to be higher because it's the number one defense. How high are they? Jesus, 78. It's pretty high. Last time against Baltimore, 18 points. That's what you need. They got your defensive touchdown. That was the X factor in that game. So it can be the opposite way because Baltimore is in a must-win situation in this game. They cannot afford to go 0-2 against Pittsburgh this season, or they'll probably fall to 9th position. All right, 7 teams make the playoff. If they fall to 9th, it'll be horrible, horrible news for them. They'll have to make a huge uphill climb for a playoff push. All right, so just for this video, we're going to throw in a receiver for Baltimore, and let's say Dez Bryant. Okay, it's probably going to be a lesser name since Griffin's been working with the second teamers, so it'll be Dez Bryant, it'll be a Devin Duvernay, one of those type of dudes. He'll probably get a nice connection with Miles Boykin maybe, but I'm more leaning towards Duvernay and Dez Bryant that he'll probably feed in this offense. Tomlinson so far looks like he's the next tight end up on the list. Former Giant, he's more of a blocking tight end, so we'll see about him as well. But this is all I have for you guys. All right. I don't want to get too cute. The cheapest I would go would be Tomlinson because he's the next tight end. They don't have any other tight end. Since Mark Andrews is out, Nick Boyle is out, Tomlinson is that next guy. That's the cheapest I would go, and that's pretty much it. Got to watch out for these defenses because this is that type of slobber knocker type of game that you're going to see in division matchup. My favorite captain options is going to be one of the 3 wide receivers from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not sure which one is going to be. Another good option. One of these defenses is going to make a big play in this game, and it can definitely change the outlook of this game. Justin Tucker probably is going to be well needed in this. I don't see, the Baltimore offense getting a lot of touchdowns, but I definitely think they can move the ball and get into field goal range for Justin Tucker. And one of these running backs are going to emerge, okay? Both of these offenses, well, Pittsburgh is more of a passing offense, but Tomlin still likes to run the ball. He has talent in that backfield between Mcfarlane and Snell. And then on the Baltimore Ravens side, they like to run the ball as well. They might lean on that even more. And hopefully Gus Edwards can really be the standout guy. I'm going to put him right now as captain. I'm hoping that they don't really play Dobbins or Mark Ingram. But anyway, it didn't matter because Gus, the bus, was still getting work even behind those other guys. As you see these weeks, week 9, week 8, still getting work and opportunities in that red zone to get you a touchdown. So Gus the Bus can also be a player at that captain spot. Or you could just do Ben Roethlisberger, okay, or RG3. These are all threats here. There's no pinpoint smash player like today with the Seattle game versus the Eagles. We know DK Metcalf is going to go off. That's obvious. Okay, this game, flip a coin, literally. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Please let me know who you think should be the captain for this game because it's literally you don't know. You don't know at all. And with all the COVID, there's going to be one weird or a couple weird players that come out of nowhere that you didn't expect. I try to cover it all. Eric Thompson is one of those guys. He'd be someone stepping up from Pittsburgh like Mcfarlane. We will see. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MeshNetJustD. I'll see you tomorrow with another video, and peace out.